This is me. At this point in my life, I couldn't imagine anything besides life on my grandparents' farm. At this point, I didn't realize that the future of agriculture was something that people had to believe in, or that I would be a part of the future of agriculture.
I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words but of deeds, achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturists, in the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years.
This is the way the FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany begins. Every FFA member knows this creed, and the majority would say they identify with it. The first time I read the creed, I was sitting in my Algebra 2 class. I had been encouraged to participate in the creed speaking competition, but had said no without reading the creed. As I read the 5 paragraphs, I realized that I truly believed what the creed said.
I believe that to live and work on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging, for I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which, even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny.
Growing up, harvest was a part of my life. Every year, I would take a week off from school to run machinery, sort berries, and be fully engaged in the farm life. While the farm was a bed of roses for me as a child, I came to realize the struggles that my grandparents faced. One year, we harvested by hand because the crop had been almost entirely wiped out by fireworms. Other years, the burlap bags were so heavy with berries that 2 people were needed to lift them.
I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly, with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil.
In FFA, I learned about agriculture on a global scale and first began to realize that there were people who didn't understand the importance of agriculture. I toyed with the idea of becoming a rancher, then an ag teacher, or maybe a politician whose focus would be agriculture, but I didn't see myself as a farmer. I believed in agriculture more than ever, but my role in it was uncertain.
I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, in the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so, for others as well as myself, in less need for charity and more of it when needed, in being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me.
The summer before my senior year, I attended the Washington Leadership Conference in D.C. While there, I began to see that agriculture was a way I could serve my community. During the conference, our motto was derived from Theodore Roosevelt's quote, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." I realized that doing what I could was being a farmer. I had already been blessed with some of the skills I would need, and I was in a place where it would be simple for me to take the steps to be able to live into that service.
I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task.
My journey through FFA not only brought me to the realization that I have faith in American agriculture, but also to my plans for the future. Because I believe in agriculture, in hard work, and in the joys and discomforts of agricultural life, I am currently working towards taking over my grandparents' farm and becoming a part of the 1.5% of Americans who are production agriculturalists. My faith in agriculture has shaped who I am today and who I hope to be tomorrow.